Okay, here we go. This is grade 5, module 6, lesson 7, homework. So let's take a look at this. We're going to start to graph some points and then talk about how this chart relates, how X and Y relate to each other. So complete the chart, then plot the points. So we're going to write these as ordered pairs. X is 2 and Y is 0. So we're going to go over 2, up 0, put our first point. Now there's no letter with it, it's just we're plotting some points. 3.5 and 1.5, so we're going to make it an ordered pair. 3.5, 1.5, we go over 3 and then a half, go up 1.5. The next one, 4.5 and 2.5. 4.5 and Y is 2.5. So we're going to go over 4.5 and up 2.5. You might be able to see we're starting to make what looks like a line. X is 6, Y is 4. So over 6, up 4. It says use a straight edge to draw a line connecting these points. So we're just going to draw a line. Right? And it says write a rule showing the relationship between X and Y of points on the line. Now, how does X become Y? Let's look a little closer. How does X become Y? Well, this is X is 2, Y is 0. X is 3.5, Y is 1.5. X is 4.5, Y is 2.5. And X is 6, and Y is 4. So I'm going to look at the two easiest one. Look, we are subtracting 2. X minus 2 is going to give us Y. X, 3.5, minus 2 is going to give us 1.5. So the rule is X minus 2 is going to equal Y. Right? So X minus 2 is going to equal Y. So we're basically looking to see how this changes, and it changes the same way. Name 2 other points on the line that are also on the line. So I can just choose something that intersects. I can say, okay, 4, 2 is 1. And I know that the relationship between that is true. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And I can do, how about up here? 5, 3. Again, 5 minus 2 equals 3. So that works out. All right, complete the chart. Then plot the points on the coordinate plane. So 0 and 0. 0, 0. That's going to be a point right there. 1/4 and 3/4. So 1/4 and 3/4. Now this is 1, 2, 3. So these are counting by fourths. So 1/4 and 3/4. 1/2 and 1.5. So 1/2 and 1.5. And 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Then we're going to use a straight edge and make this line. Write a rule showing the relationship between the points on the line. So we know that 1 plus 2 is 3, but is 0 plus 2 equal 3? No. 1/4 becoming 3/4. So we are making the numbers bigger. And if we're not adding, we need to be multiplying. So what are we multiplying by? Yeah, 0 minus, we don't know because it is going to give us 3. So any number would work. But this is the key. 1 times 3 is 3. Is 1/4 times 3 3/4? Yes, it is. So that works. So the rule is X, so whatever we have here, times 3. Now we're going to put this as, notice that that is not a decimal point. That is a multiplication sign, equals y. And we can pick another number. Let's just pick 1, right? If we want x to be 1, then, oh, we already did. That's something different. Sorry, they already did 1. Let's do 1/2 is on there. Can we do 2? No, because we don't have 6 on here. Let's do, I want to find something. Here we go. This intersects. So this is 3/4, right? So we're going over 3/4 and up 2 and 1/4. And is 3/4 times 3, that gives us 9/4. Yep, that's 9/4. Okay, good. That checks out. And let's see if we can find another one. I have 2/4? I've got 3/4. I've got 4/4. 5/4 times 3 would give us 15/4. Well, 5, we only have 12 on here, so it's just not going to be on here. So we're going to do 5/4 and 15/4. So it would be on this line. It's just not actually on the paper. All right, great. Let's look at the next one. The next one says, use the coordinate plane to answer the following questions. For any point on line M, the x-coordinate is, so we can look at this and say, here's line M. No matter where you are on line M, you're going to be at 10. All right, give the coordinates for 3 points that are on line N. Well, here's line N. And so we're going to take a look. This is counting by 2s. So let's say 4 and 10. And this is line N. I'm going to go right here. That is 8. So 8 and 14. And one more. Let's go to 14 and 20. Write a rule that describes a relationship. So, how does 4 become 10? We can either add or multiply. If we add, it's 6. If we multiply, it's a fraction. How does 8 become 14? Well, we can add 6, or there's some fraction. How does 14 become 20? We're adding 6. So the rule is x plus 6 equals y. Okay, so that's how we're figuring out. We're thinking about 4, 10, 8, 14, 14, 20. And how does x become y? Right? And what we did is we added 6. Give the coordinates for 3 more points that are on line Q. Give coordinates that are on line Q. So here is line Q. We're going to take a look at this. We know we're counting by 2s. So how about 4, 2? How about 8, 4? Are you thinking about what the rule is going to be? How about 12, 8? So we can see that x is always larger than y. So what's the rule going to be? How are we going to change x to y? 4 minus 2, but then 8 minus 2 doesn't work. So it's not subtraction. The only other way to make things smaller for this case is division. So our rule is x divided by 2 is going to give us y. Another way we could write it is x over 2 equals y. Either one is correct. Identify a line on which each of these points lie. So 10, 3, 2. So we have to go over 10. And, well, we know everything on 10 is m, so we don't really need to figure out anything else there. Okay? 12 and 4/10 and 18 and 4/10. So we're going to go over 12 and a little bit more. And then we're going to go up to 18. There you go. We're going to be right there, which is n. 6 and 45/100 and 12. So 6, it's not 7, it's about here. And then we have to go up to 12. Well, everything on L is at 12. We can see that because it's running parallel to X there at 12. And 14, 7. I'm going to go over to 14 and up to about 7. That's 8. So a little bit below that, that is line Q. And there you have your homework for lesson 7. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. Please subscribe so you can keep continuing to get content and keep on calculating.